Today's workplace is certainly a challenging and dynamic workplace. One of the things that employers look for are students, while on campus, while at university, are able to differentiate themselves from their competition. And certainly efforts that students make while they're on campus can make a difference in the workplace. Without question, whether it's working through the Student Alumni Association or postgraduate through the Alumni Association, UMass Amherst is there to help out students as they begin their work careers.
I think a few things that are really important. My 3 key takeaways are always dress the part. Don't show up in jeans and sweatpants, no matter what. If it's business casual or anything, just look nice. Don't look like a slob. Always contribute something of value, be direct and to the point, and always sit up straight and smile and be an agreeable person. You have no idea the impact that makes on the people that you work with.
Hi, I'm Steve Wasserman. I'm an HR manager at FedEx Express. Been there about 23 years. I guess the takeaways for preparing for job searches is to research the company, use the internet, and do some homework on the company. And then when you're lucky enough to get an interview, you're interviewing them just as much as they're interviewing you. So you want to find out about the company and if you would like working in that atmosphere for that person. So don't sell yourself that you're not the type of person that you are. You want to be yourself so that when you land the job, you'll be happy there. If you try to sell yourself as something that you're not, you'll get there and you won't be happy. It won't be the type of job for you. It won't be the type of atmosphere.
Hi, I'm Allison, 2006 graduate. Just wanted to give you some tips on how to work for global companies, how to interview for global companies, how to be comfortable in a global company. I think the most important thing to understand is the culture of your company. International countries have very different sets of norms and expectations when it comes to their employees, and it's really worth looking into these before you apply to a job at a global company. I work for a Swedish company, and it's very different than the U.S. company that I used to work for, and it was very helpful to know some norms about Swedish culture and maybe even learn a word or two in the language of the company if it's predominantly Swedish or German or Dutch or what have you. So
I do a lot of recruiting nowadays, and I've done it all my life, and I would say as far as looking for jobs, the job market's changed a lot with the advent of the internet and things like Facebook and LinkedIn. And I would say that networking, I've heard statistics, 56% of people find jobs through networking that aren't necessarily on the hard job market. I think an excellent tool to check out is LinkedIn. I use it all the time personally, and I use it as a recruiter. More and more people who are recruiting and companies do post on LinkedIn. It's a way to find hidden talent that's not necessarily on the job market, but for most of the people here who are looking for jobs, it's a way that you can learn more about jobs and people and actually connect with people through people in your network. So I tell everyone, no matter if you're just fresh out of college or if you've been in the job market for 20 years, is to go on LinkedIn, to set up a profile, and to start connecting with people. There's classes or seminars or reading you can do to see how to make it worth your while. But I find as I'm recruiting for people that it's just a wonderful way, even for entry-level positions. It's just a way to connect with people and to learn about people you would never otherwise be able to touch base with.
If you're interested in writing and literature and arts, and there's something you feel like you want to create, right now is a really good time because the barriers are really low. So if you've been thinking about something or if you've been working on something, try getting it out there and showing it to people, and don't be afraid of rejection. I've been turned down and rejected many times, and that didn't stop me. And all the great writers and artists that you've heard of all face the same challenges, and they had what I think it's John F. Kennedy talked about. They had the courage of their convictions. So if there's something that you're passionate about, pursue it. And you can either go through established presses or galleries or magazines or whatever it is, or you can do it yourself. You can start your own magazine or your own press or your own blog or anything. And
my advice to you with social media is be everywhere. and I'll have a caveat for that in a minute, but you have your Facebook account, that's great. If you don't have a LinkedIn account yet, get one, do it right now, and get on Twitter. And if you're so inclined, start a blog, write a blog about whatever your interest is. It can be cooking, it could be, if you're a criminal justice major, it could be about doing something, in that world. Whatever it is, just pick something and do it. It's all about personal branding, and social media is made for that. But be careful with it, because if you haven't experienced it yet, if your faculty haven't checked you out on Facebook, employers certainly will take that opportunity to look.